For 2 years, I decided not to work. I decided not to talk to anyone. Who do I live for? Because he was all that I had.
Kevin Moses was full of promise when he started at Achimota High School. But in 2016, he became unwell. His mother tried desperately to reach the school for help.
The first time Kevin went to school, Kevin did not come back. He called that he was not feeling fine. He's been to the school clinic. They've given him brufen. I called, the housemaster never picked my call. I sent messages. He did not reply. Only for him to come and give me an answer the following day that Kevin is fine. That fateful Friday afternoon, I had a call from the housemaster that Kevin has been rushed to Achimota Hospital. Sunday, when I got to the hospital, I was waiting outside. Then they came to tell me that the doctor wanted to see me. He said, we did all we could. We've lost Kevin.
Kevin died of cerebral malaria. He had been in a coma for 2 days.
That was a difficult interview to have. You could tell that she's struggling to move on, and understandably so, because she had a beautiful bond, a very strong bond with her son.
But Sonia isn't alone. We're heading to meet another grieving parent whose story echoes hers. Joseph is visiting his son's grave for the very first time.
How do you feel being here?
So sad. If I should be here for the next 30 minutes, maybe I will shed tears. Yes.
Back at his house, Joseph narrated to us the turn of events which led to his son's death.
On the 28th of June, it was my birthday. He sent me a message wishing me a birthday, and I also replied. And then he said, Daddy, I'm sick. He went to the infirmary. There was nobody there to look after him. Somebody from the school called, and I called him to go and buy medicine for the boy. That was Friday. The medicine didn't go to the guy until Sunday. So the next day, they were writing mock examination until the examination was over, and the guy fell down. His friends called the mother, and I in turn called a security man at the school to send him to the hospital. I called the PA chairman, which is the Parent Teacher Association chairman, that why? Is that how you run your school? He said, no. I said, my boy has been here for the past 3 days, and none of the school authorities has been here.
Theophilus died a few days later from cerebral malaria.
I even had a deal with him that when he passes his final year examination well, I'll give him a laptop. So I bought it, placed it here waiting for him, but unfortunately he's gone.
Both families took legal action, alleging that the schools were negligent in their duty of care.
For 8 years, we've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Some of my friends were like, Sonia, you don't get anywhere. You fight and fight, you will not win. And I said, God is on my side, so I'll win this battle. Kevin needs justice.
In July 2024, the High Court ruled that Achimota High School had been negligent in Kevin's case. The school is now appealing that decision. In a statement, Achimota High School denied the allegations, saying there was no evidence to support the ruling and that the appeal was based on legal advice. The statement further noted that the school continues to be pained by Kevin's death and remains deeply sympathetic towards his family.
The significance of this judgment is that I think it's a wake-up call to secondary schools to put in policies that would enable them to better manage sick students.
Joseph has taken a similar route in the pursuit of justice for his son. and has taken the school to court. The BBC contacted Ghana National College for comment. They did not respond. But in the official court documents, the college states that Theophilus' parents were negligent for failing to inform the school of his illness. Between May 2023 and February 2024, 6 students from different boarding schools across Ghana died. Cases their families say were preventable. Experts warn that overcrowded schools often lack the systems needed to respond to emergencies.
There are no laid down protocols on health and safety case management in our schools. And so many times the discretion of the housemasters, the school authorities, the headmaster, the housemasters, the senior housemasters, the school prefects, their discretion is what comes into play in managing cases.
The ministry says that there's been a 60% growth in enrollment since the introduction of free senior high school education.
Sick bay come with certain equipment that nurses and doctors can use. But I think we need to graduate from infirmaries to school-based health centers for schools with a large population. And that is where Ghana is heading. We are planning towards that.
Despite multiple attempts, our efforts to secure an interview with the current Minister for Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, proved unsuccessful. Joseph still struggles with the pain of losing his only son.
See, I've got 3 children, and he is the only boy, and his loss has impacted on me so much. For now, I leave everything to God, but in the natural circle, I would say it was somebody's negligence.
Sonia still clings to her memories of Kevin, her pride, her hope for the future.
Would you be able to tell us maybe your last fond memory with your son, or is that too much?
That was the first day I sent him to school. And you know the Achimota, they call them Accra. So when I saw him in his uniform, and then I said, Accra, my hero, I salute you. And he said, Mom, you are the best. I'll make you proud. And I was like, yeah, I know you will.